Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. Look, one of the things that I'm extremely passionate about is helping individuals not only win in the workplace, but also win at home and win in life. You know, it's very hard to be doing, let's say, incredibly well in your career, but then your home life is falling apart. And vice versa. It's very hard to, let's say you're a good father, a good mother, but outside of that, there's some issues that are going on, right? It doesn't make any sense. It's very, very hard. We need to be winning in both, and we can be winning in both. So that's what I'm passionate about, is helping individuals win in all areas of their life. And look, it's not easy. I understand, I get it. You know, I've been married 18 years now. We have 4 kids. They're in sports. They do plays, all these different things. You know, I have a real estate business, a team that I lead, and we have all these different things that pull us in different directions. And it's so easy for us to get off track, right? It's so easy for us to head in a wrong direction. And sometimes it can be so subtle, but then 6 months, a year, 2 years down the road, we're way off course of where we need to be. So one of the things that I'm extremely passionate about is helping individuals define what success looks like in the key areas of your life. You know, what it looks like in your spiritual relationship. What does success look like? What would feel good for you in that area? And the same thing with your marriage, your relationship. What does a successful relationship look like to you, and what needs to get done in order to make that a reality? With your health, with your business, really identifying and getting clear of what success looks like. A lot of times that's the problem right there, is we want to have a better marriage. We want to live a healthier life. We want to, you know, have more success in our career. You know, we want to have a closer relationship to God, whatever it may be. But we don't know truly what that looks like, and we haven't identified the things that if we did them every single day would make the difference. You know, if we want big things in our life, if we want big results, we have to fall in love with the little things that are going to get us there. And that's the issue so much, as people haven't identified the little things. So that's my passion and my purpose. And it can happen. Look, it's been about 10 years now, and I remember you know, going to a seminar, and up until that point, you know, I was married. I think at that point we had 3 kids, and life was hard, and there were some issues, there were some struggles. There wasn't that much, but I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a clear plan or picture of what I wanted. I remember going to a seminar then and really understanding that if I want things to change, then I need to change, that I need to get a plan, that I need to write goals down, that I need to have some systems and tools to make sure that I'm starting to be a better husband, that I'm starting to go after the things I want in my career, that I'm starting to live a healthier life, right? It wasn't up until that point that I was just kind of getting through the day with no plan, no idea. And unfortunately, that's how a lot of people live their life. I'd say almost 98% of people, all they're trying to do is just get through the day and pay the bills, and there's no passion, there's no purpose, there's no direction. I mean, you have somebody that wants a better marriage, but yet they don't know how to fix it, and then they give up, and then they run to social media to just, you know, drown out everything. That's not how we want to live, and that's not how I want you to live. I want that's my passion. You know, I'm the type of guy that sits in church or goes to an event, and yes, I pay attention, but I'm also looking, I'm looking at individuals. I'm looking at a couple or a man or a woman sitting there. In my mind, I'm thinking, oh, I wonder what's going on in their life. I wonder what struggles, what different things they're going through. And I tell you that just because I want you to understand that my main purpose is to help you, to want to help you. I do truly care. That's just something that's been put in my heart, and I want to make sure that I can give you what you need, or some clarity, some ideas, some thoughts, some tools to make sure that you begin to live your life with purpose. Listen, a lot of the reason why we're not happy in life, is because we're not making steps, and we're not doing the things that we truly know we should be doing. Is that right? I mean, when you go through the day and you're running around like a maniac, and you look back at the end of the day, what often makes you unhappy? What makes you happy is maybe when you skipped the workout, or you didn't make the call that you were supposed to make, or you didn't maybe communicate with your spouse the way you wanted to communicate. Everybody else, right? Everybody else and all these things and all these distractions pulled you away from the most important things. So what if you had the tools and you had the system every single day to just make sure that you were taking care of the things that made the most importance to you? That you were identifying the 1 to 2 things that if you did them every single day, and we're not talking about things that are going to take forever, right? If you're a man, for example, in your career, you're at work 8, 9 hours a day. Balance isn't necessarily you coming home and giving your wife 8 or 9 hours in the day. I don't think that's possible, right? What balance is really just making sure that you're identifying the things in the most important areas of your life that's going to give you the results that you want, and make sure that you're getting them done, right? There's not 1,000 things that need to be done in your marriage, for example, that's going to make it better. No. It may be going through some issues, there may be some additional things, but let's say if you identify the one thing that your spouse needs from you and you did it every day, whatever it may be. Maybe it's just writing a nice little note. Maybe it's helping out with the dishes. Maybe it's just sitting down on the couch, spending quality time. And if you have a plan and you have systems and tools that where you're writing it down and today this is what I need to do and you're going to get it done, there's not going to be anything that's going to distract you from that, because you're staying on focus every single day, the results will be amazing. And that's kind of what's helped me over the last 8 to 10 years. I've been developing tools and systems that have helped me stay on track. And that's what I want to share with you. I want to share you with some tools and systems that will keep you focused. It's very hard. Sometimes people, you don't have any goals or you don't have a vision. And you want to hit this target. You want to hit this target in your marriage. You want to hit this target in your parenting. You want to be a better parent. But listen, if you have no idea what you should be doing on a daily basis, it's not going to happen. It's not going to get done. So understand that all I want to do for you is, if I can help in any way, shape, or form, I just want to make sure that you understand that you can have that balance, that you can be that incredible spouse, that you can go after those things in your career, that you can live a healthier life. Okay? It's not, I love this quote I heard that Zig Ziglar talked about. It's not lack of time. It's not lack of time that's keeping us back from getting the things we need to done, right? We always make that excuse like, oh, if I just had time. It's not lack of time. Listen to me. It's lack of direction. Lack of direction. Lack of focus. So, if I can help you identify those things and that what success looks like in those key areas, and then give you the tools to make sure that you stay on track every single day, no matter what. I mean, I guess you can take Sunday off, or you can kind of flake those days, right, and feel guilty because you sat on the couch all day and didn't really do anything. Kind of joking, but that's kind of what I do. Listen, if I can give that to you, it would make a big difference in your life. You can start to do it, because often success isn't a destination, really. Really, my definition of success is progress. Okay? As soon as we identified a goal or a vision that we want, and we take just one step, and maybe that's one step every day towards that, that's success. So if you can begin to do that every single day, if you can begin to experience a little bit of success in your marriage, a little bit in your health, a little bit in your career, a little bit in whatever it is, your parenting, whatever it may be, just a little bit every single day, that's success. And if you can stay on track, you're going to get tremendous results, a year, 2 years, 3 years, as opposed to being like most that start and stop, and too many that never actually start. So I didn't want to go on too long, but what I wanted to do was just share my thoughts and my ideas. So if you're interested in those free tools, if you're interested in anything that I've had to say, if you really want to begin winning at work and winning at home and winning at life, I would encourage you just to sign up below. Right below, there's some free tools, and I'll begin to send you the tools and the systems that I actually use today. I'm not going to try to sell you anything necessarily. There is a system, of course, that we may talk about later on, but really you're going to benefit tremendously from those tools and systems that I offered. And also too, you see that I help with speaking and coaching, different things like that. If that's of an interest, let me know in regards to it. But if anything, listen, what I told you in the very beginning, if this talk right here, if this video has just helped you understand or realize or see that you can win at both, that you can do that, that's all that matters to me. That's all that matters to me. Like I said, all I want to do is just make a difference in people's lives. That's what I want to do, because that's what gets me excited. I know the struggles. I know the things that go on. I've experienced some my life, the different things, and I just want to make sure that I can help in any way that I possibly can. So thank you for your time and watching this video. And if you feel led and you feel like you want to and you're curious, just sign up for the tools below. I guarantee you it's going to make a tremendous, tremendous difference in your life. Thanks for watching this.